Hi, guys, and welcome to my domain. Yes, I see you on my bed. Okay, somehow my dog got on my bed over here. I don't know how, but anyways, that's not what this video is about. So, guys, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick, and this video is long overdue because I've been meaning to make it, but honestly, I was just trying to deal with the rest of school stuff because I still had school stuff, apparently, even though this would be our first spring break week, technically, but we still had stuff to do, so that was fun. But anyways, I just quickly wanted to give y'all a little update about what's going on, just how things are going. If you've been following my Discord, you kind of have an idea already, I believe, of what's kind of going on in the situation that I'm in. Well, pretty much the world is kind of in right now because the world is going mad, my dudes. But right now I am going to have an extra week off, and then I might be going to online classes for my college. So the reason I'm bringing that up is I might actually be able to get out content more steadily out there, which I am very happy about, and I hope I can continue to keep doing that and just have more consistent content altogether. Right now, I'm trying to plan out whether I just want to keep a constant stream of content right now throughout the weeks that I am off, or whether I want to kind of just build ahead for the future so that way I do have consistent content throughout. I'm thinking about the latter because the former, it would just be like daily uploads, and I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'm not sure if that's the route I want to take so that I have more content over time, if that makes sense. Honestly, guys, the whole situation though is kind of crummy for a lot of people. I know a lot of people on my college are not feeling that well. Not with the virus actually, but just like altogether. I know a lot of their seasons have been canceled for like sports related things. A lot of our events have been canceled. A lot of things that I was going to do for my job, we can't do now because there's just no possible way. I usually have these things called checks with my students, so I can't actually meet up with them face to face. So it's been pretty weird. It's been pretty interesting just to see how everything has been coming together. I'm not going to dwell on the virus too much because I feel like that would just be beating a dead horse at this point, and I know most people are sick about it, but I just wanted to give y'all an update about that. Just be safe overall. There is a way to prevent it. There is a way to treat it if you get it. Well, when I say prevent, there's no 100% foolproof guarantee. I mean, I don't even think vaccines, of course, nothing's really 100%. But at the same time, there's no vaccine for it, obviously. But there are measures you can take to try and prevent it. So while I want to say don't worry about it, I also want to bring up the fact that let's not be insensitive to people who can potentially be affected by it. I know, and I am guilty of this as well, it can be comforting to say like, oh, well, it's only going to affect those who are elderly, or, oh, it's only going to affect those who have a weaker immune system. Well, maybe it's someone who is younger and has a better immune system. That's all well and dandy, but just saying that in general, I mean, if you're elderly and have a weak immune system or have one or the other, you're probably like, oh, gee, thanks. Like, I was talking to my boss and I actually mentioned that, and she's like, well, to be honest with you, I do have a weaker immune system, and I felt like crap. So I am just saying, I'm not saying this to judge y'all, be like, oh, don't say it because it's really bad. I mean, I have said it as well. I'm just saying that it's better that if we just be more considerate. I mean, guys, there are people out there freaking stealing all the toilet paper, freaking going bananas on the stores near me. There's like empty stores everywhere. And now that even has people who weren't worried about the situation initially panicking, because now they're worried about them getting, like, we're worried about us getting our own supplies now that people freaking went and bought off a year's worth of supplies for them and their family. So now everybody normal, sorry about the plane in the back, now everybody normal is freaking worried about getting their own supplies just to make sure that they get through the 2 weeks period if there is a quarantine. Sorry, I just wanted that to pass. But yeah, a lot of things are going crazy right now, you guys. There's just a lot of madness in the world right now, and I think that's just why we need to be the most considerate that we can to the elderly, to the ones who can't fight it off nearly as well as other people. Just be considerate of them. Make sure that you're not coming into contact with them as often as you need to. I mean, my mom, she needs to work with elderly people. Usually she works with them, not all the time, but typically that's her age range that she works with. So she definitely needs to be the most careful for her own workplace and for the safety of the people that she works with. So just make sure that while you're being safe of yourself, you're also being safe of others. So even though this quarantine, I mean, I'm not in quarantine, but it's basically essentially like I am, because I can't go to my college. I can't really and truly, they don't want you going out anywhere. So even though usually I'm okay with staying at home for extended periods of time, it feels weird because now I'm being told to. I don't know. It's very strange. Yeah. But just, guys, before I end it off, just like I said, just make sure that you're not harassing others, that you're not fighting over freaking toilet paper. That is ridiculous. Like, I try to understand things from people's point of view, and obviously I understand the panic, but the selfishness behind that, I just don't understand, and it completely boggles my mind that people are willing to fight over toilet paper, of all things. Like, if you were going to fight about something, why not fight over food or medicine? That would be so much more beneficial. Anyways, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about this, but just be considerate, guys, of those around you. Protect the elderly, protect those who might have a weaker immune system, provide for your neighbor if they need it, just be a helping hand, be kind to one another, especially in these trying times. It's not the apocalypse, I swear to y'all, but it is a very highly contagious disease, so it's just best that we avoid it altogether, try and make the best of what we can now, and just try and come in union, because that's all we can do now, y'all. That's all we can do. If we are united as one, I believe that we can accomplish so much together. And if we stop panicking and actually look at the situation for what it is, and actually try and find a vaccine for it and all that, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I would not worry. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a quick update about that. So I will see all of y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.